Hi guys, we are back after about 2 weeks without recording any videos, and I'm here to finish like the second part of sessions. Yeah, I'm back recording the videos, but if you guys want more videos, you guys should comment down below and tell me like, bro, I want more videos about this topic, and I will come back here and do it again. That's why I don't really record any videos because nobody is asking me for anything. I'm just recording because it's for fun. And when I don't have time, I don't feel like in the obligation of doing it. It doesn't matter. Yeah, for me, it doesn't feel like the obligation of doing it. So, guys, first of all, we are now in Shao USD. I did this trade, like beautiful trade, very beautiful trade, like sell over the 10-year profit. This was the setup. I will teach this setup like in one of the last lessons because this is the setup that I'm developing, right? This is my development setup, and basically I'm creating a new way of trading based on this, and it's getting very interesting because I'm seeing it works, and I don't know why or how it works. I just know that it works very well, right? So guys, I will open a new chart just for us to be in a chart with all my markups and stuff like that. This time I can open like uh let me open. I want to see your GBP. Yeah, I just want to see your GBP. Rwanda, your GBP. So guys, our case study today will be your GBP and how it moves. So we are here to talk about session. I already explained you guys what are the sessions, when are they set, and all that. How to use the session indicator by looks, algo, and stuff like that. So I want to gather your mind into one thought. Like guys, let's imagine, right? Let's imagine if we take a trade, if we take a trade on Tokyo session, and that trade goes to London, New York, and takes profit, how would it feel to you? Like, example, I took a trade at Tokyo session and I left the trade until New York session. And basically, you left the trade 3 sessions in a row. You made a day trade, you made an intraday trade, you know. So basically, what I want to gather your mind into is like, bro, don't be slave of a session. If you want like to trade only one session, you need to be high level scalper. High level scalper. I'm talking about 1 minute time frame scalping. I'm talking about 15-second scalping, 1 second scalping. I'm talking about having zero spreads within your trades. I'm talking about very good conditions in the market. And basically, that's something you guys don't have. That's something you guys don't have. So, what I can tell you is, guys, instead of us being slaves of one session only, why don't we trade since the market opened? Like, we trade like Sydney, we trade Tokyo session, we trade London, we trade New York. We make a trade. For example, let me show you guys in the chart because it may seem crazy what I'm talking about you with you guys, but trust me, it makes a lot of sense. So I will not delete anything here. So guys, market opened, like market opened here at 19 Sao Paulo time. So when market opened, basically I set a trade on Tokyo session, right? This trade on Tokyo session was at 0 o'clock, like 0 o'clock, and then the trade went all the way down to London session. And when the London session opened, the trade hit a take profit in less than 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, like London session opened this candle, and then the trade just simply went straight to take profit. But the trade was already set on London session. So how long does the trade take? Like the trade took about 4 hours. But for example, if I wanted to wait, I could extend the trade for around 14 hour, right? And the trade will hit take profit around 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Sao Paulo time, guys. 8 a.m. I think it's 7 a.m. on New York time. So basically, I traded Tokyo to London. You can you can trade, for example, London to Tokyo. For example, if you cut this reversal trade right here in this order block, right? So price did this, you catch the trade around here. This is another block in the 15 minutes, I believe, and left this trade until like this highs, right? I believe this trade in Sydney session or Tokyo session will straightly go up. So here my trade is like, don't be a slave of the session, because every session moves money. Every session moves money. You can trade a session today and wake up the next day with a better session. I told you guys this was a 15-minute order block. This is the order block imbalance, everything that confirmed that is a real order block. And basically you can trade this and brother be so successful. I started trading as a session trader, right? I started trading as a session trader. I used to trade only London session and New York session. So basically, I was a slave of finding movements between around 5 a.m. from Brazil time to 12 a.m. Brazil time. So from 5 to 12 Brazil time, let me see, 5 a.m. 5 a.m. is around 4 a.m. in New York, like from 4 a.m. to 11 a.m. So from that time, I was a slave of finding a setup there. What happened? I couldn't find the best setups. Why? Because London session manipulates a lot and doesn't give good chances to traders, right? And New York session the same. New York session distributes price, but distributes price around the New York session ends, like from 3 p.m. and stuff like that. That's when price gets redistributed. But basically, looking at the price action, guys, it's better for us to trade in all the sessions. Price open, Sydney session. If you see a good setup, go for it, bro. Price is consolidating on Tokyo session or is doing a movement in Tokyo session. If you see a good setup, go for it, because you are day traders. If you are a day trader or a swing trader, you must trade in every session and ignore the sessions. Simply ignore the sessions. Ignore the fucking sessions. But if you are a 1 minute time frame scalper, a 15-second time frame scalper, that is very, very, very hard to be, especially if you don't have experience in this market. You will get so many stop losses that your mind will go blowing, because you will lose a lot of money before become successful with this strategy. And even if you are successful with the strategy, you will still lose a lot of money. Why? Because you are a slave of the sessions. But the sessions make the entire price action. Understand this, the session make the entire daily price action. A bearish daily candle started in Sydney, developed itself in Tokyo, and went straightly bearish in London session. Let me show you guys now in the chart. So let's set up, okay, sessions. Okay, we can now see the sessions. Look at this. For example, price opened here, right? And then price went up. Price went up, right? I will go in the 5 minute time frame for you guys to see the exact entry, right? Price here went up, basically went into a fair value gap. This is an FVG. From year to year, it's an FVG. And basically, this is the 50% of the FVG. Guys, sorry, I will not teach a lot about ICT in this course because you really need not use ICT, but price ran into an FVG and reacted to it. So you knowing that price will drop within this movement right here, you know price will drop. So let's see what other confluence we can see. So this was an FVG. Yeah, I don't think there is other confluences here. Let's see on the 1 hour time frame. In the 1 hour time frame, basically it's the same thing. Price is just running in a FVG, fair value gap, right? Let me fix my screen for you guys to see. Sorry. Yeah. Now, basically, we are here in Euro GBP and we are about to show you guys an example on the chart. So it's 8 May at market opening price, Sydney session. So price went up. Let's use simple price section. Price went up, created a breakout structure here, right? Created a breakout structure here, right? You see this breakout structure here, and then price simply reversed, created a change of structure here, a chalk. So within this chalk, we had this gap fulfillment right here. This was the candle that created the chalk. So this was the first demand. But you probably won't enter on this demand because it doesn't show you guys that we are going bearish, right? It doesn't show you guys that we are going bearish, this candle. So where you will enter? You will enter basically in this candle. This candle has chalk, right? It broke structure right here. It broke structure. Let me extend this. It broke structure right here. And simply, let me just show you guys the real charts right here. So, and simply price after breaking structure created our imbalance, right? That was this candle. I will not put it like inside the chart because price reacted very fast. Created this imbalance, and basically you will trade a sell setup like this, like around here. Stop loss will be in this high, and your take profit. Where will your take profit be? Your take profit could perfectly be all the way down here where price is. So you will make a 28-hour win if you started analyzing it in Tokyo session. So you analyze Tokyo, you enter the trade in London, sometimes you enter the trade even in Tokyo, and price just melt down all the sessions. Like price melted down, let me show you guys, like let me delete this. Price melted down, London, New York, the new Tokyo session price melted down, and if we look like at the market open, price directly reacted to this order block right here. And this order block right here happened in Tokyo session. What will price do? Price will melt down from Tokyo all the way to the other sessions. See this? Price melted down Tokyo, melted down London, melted down New York, and it's still melting down. And this will be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful 27 risk reward ratio trade, right? 27 risk to reward, 29 risk to reward ratio trade. And basically, it's these guys. Like, it sounds crazy, But you guys really need to start trading in every session. If you see a trade setup happening in Tokyo, in Sydney, just go for it and take the profits in the other sessions. Basically, it's this. This thing happened, for example, here at the London to New York, sorry, not London to New York, Tokyo to New York session. Basically, Tokyo created this candle and gave us a re-entry like sell order right here. Beautiful sell order again, right? When we see like price reacted at New York to London, price did a beautiful reaction here as well. And price is just leaving sell side movements, like perfect movements. And guys, understand something. I don't trade Euro GBP. I never opened this chart before. It's the first time I'm opening Euro GBP. And simply in two sessions, I can see what is going on. For example, here, price did this beautiful 17-hour trade. Here price did this 9-hour trade. Here price did this around 30-hour trade. And guys, you don't need to beat yourself up like, no, I want to do all the time like 30, 20-hour trade, 10-hour trades. Guys, my take profit will be around 10-hour right now. And basically, I would be satisfied. Why? Because I made 10% in my account. 10% is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. You make 10% in a day. It's a lot of money. And all this movement starts after the market opens. See this? Basically, these are sell order trades, and all of that started where? It started in Tokyo session. All of that started in Tokyo session here. This Tokyo session right here made so bearish move that if you cut this move, you will be making generational wealth, guys. Generational wealth, guys. And sounds crazy, but go back test it. See. Don't be a slave of a session. That's my tip for you guys today. Here are the trade setups. If you see 28 basically these other trades right down here are a lot of risk reward ratio. This for Xener 24, this other trade right here 17, this other trade right here 9R. Like, bro, it sounds crazy, but it's very beautiful setup. So guys, peace. Let's work, man. Let's work. And this is about sessions part 2. Don't be a fucking slave of the session. Just like the button and